Hi, IIT aspirants. I hope you all must be preparing well. Those who appeared in February and March sessions must have scored well. And those who were to appear in April, again the exams have been postponed due to this current pandemic situation. But anyhow, I am hopeful that you must be utilizing the time that has been given to you. Now, today I am going to take the chemistry part. The tips that you should keep in mind to prepare for the chemistry subject for the JEE. See, one thing is certain, that chemistry is one subject which can assure you guaranteed marks in JEE. If you have prepared well, condition is there. Generally, most of the topics in chemistry are not very much twisted, and they get tested directly. Some topics such as SPD blocks, surface chemistry, transition elements, gaseous state, coordination compounds, chemical equilibrium, nuclear chemistry, and stereochemistry are not only easy, but the questions are also asked from this part every year. Now, moreover, these topics are also very scoring, but still, unfortunately, students neglect them. See, scoring in chemistry is more about planning, although it is required in every subject, but planning and then about application and understanding of concepts. Some topics like organic chemistry are pretty much like mathematics and physics, and it relies on testing of concepts, and questions are always framed considering this multiple concept together. Inorganic chemistry, unlike organic chemistry, is directly opposite, as all questions are always direct and do not need much application. Other topics like stoichiometry are always difficult to handle and need lot of depth knowledge about reactions and mole concept. See, physical chemistry comes around 40 to 45%, the weightage consists of 40 to 45%. Organic chemistry weightage consists of 30 to 39%, and inorganic chemistry the weightage is 30 to 33%. Physical chemistry. Physical chemistry is the branch of chemistry which is quite like mathematics and physics, and it is developing underlying principles of chemistry. This field observes and explains the physical and chemical properties of matter. You may be knowing. Now, it starts from basics of mole concept, thermodynamics, and quantities at atomic level, and covers energy and kinetics, which forms the basis of how reactions occur. Topics such as stoichiometry, concentration of solutions, chemical equilibrium, thermodynamics, atomic structure, or chemical energetic form the backbone of chemistry for this JEE, and higher chemistry at graduate and postgraduate level. Now, physical chemistry has the maximum advantage out of the three topics: physical, organic, and inorganic. Organic chemistry. I told you about physical, now organic. Organic chemistry is the branch of the chemistry which deals mostly with the objects in life. It observes and explains the chemistry in life, while organic chemistry in itself is quite vast. But at JEE level, it deals with general organic chemistry. This starts with the concept of hybridization, IUPAC, nomenclature, resonance, hyperconjugation, Also, this stereomerism is a critical part which becomes a bottleneck for most of the students. The concepts are used in almost every reaction and mechanisms which are a part of topics like hydrocarbons, alcohols, phenols, carboxylic acids, ketones, and derivatives. Organic chemistry has at least 30 to 40% weightage in JEE and is a scoring area to occupy a high berth in JEE. Third is inorganic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry is the branch of chemistry, which deals with the chemical changes in most original manner. This topic is not mathematical in nature and it deals in elemental form of nature. Mendeleev's periodic table becomes the basis of study as we divide the elements according to their groups and then we study them. Now the groups are regrouped into S block, P block, D and F block elements. And amongst these, P block is not the bulkiest but also the most important part. Next in the order of importance are the S block elements, Now from the scoring point of view, the chapter of coordination compounds is also important. Other chapters of analytical chemistry and extraction of elements also fetch few questions which are direct in nature. Inorganic chemistry, has at least 20 to 25 to 30% weightage. But if we talk about the effort to scoring, score ratio from this JEE perspectively, then it is the least in this case. Any good student cannot afford to ignore this section. Do not ignore. Now, if weightage physical chemistry had 46% last year, inorganic chemistry 27%, organic chemistry 27%. Inorganic chemistry, 8 questions were asked, 32 marks, 27%. Organic chemistry, 8 questions were asked, 32 marks, 27%. Physical chemistry, 14 questions were asked, 56 marks, 47%. Now it is advisable not to spend time in reading too many books because that would leave you nothing else but with confusion. So keep a few important books. Numerical Physical Chemistry by Neeraj Kumar, Textbook of Inorganic Chemistry by Dr. R.K. Gupta, Inorganic Chemistry by O.P. Tandon, and Modern Approach to Chemical Calculations by R.C. Mukherjee. Now, what should be your action plan? Maintain one analysis book solely for physical chemistry. Now, on completing every chapter, you should note down conceptually weak topics where your concept is not clear. List out the formula you have learned in the chapter. On completing a topic, you should solve practice problems from many of the available books. Note down the question numbers and source of all the challenging problems where you committed mistakes. Must write minimum 2 tests for every chapter. Solve previous years. I am again and again saying, solve previous year's question papers. You can tick mark those questions that you find that they are connected with other chapters also. In the organic chemistry, list out the reactions chapter wise. Use pencil, erase and write the product at regular intervals. Revise the reactions, recalling the mechanism. You should practice some of the conversions daily writing reagents and products in detail. Focus on subjective working. Objectivity will come itself with greater perfection. In organic chemistry, interconnectivity of chapters is most prevailing. So chapter-wise questions can be solved only when one is well through complete in general organic chemistry. In case of inorganic chemistry, although the subject is so vast, simply few tips can work. Prepare summary notes for representative elements and transition elements. Prepare yourself important charts and tables in metallurgy and qualitative analysis. Paste that near your study table and a look daily, twice or thrice, and even a casual look. It can keep you updated. And I'm sure these tips will help you. You will do it. You can do it. You just do it. All the best. Thank you.